Hello, family. I'm Cleopatra, and I welcome you to the Realignment Council, where we reset, we refocus, and we realign our hearts with God's truth. Now, anyone who has been waiting, believing, praying, and wondering if God has forgotten them should listen to today's episode. The message is straightforward and impactful. Not yet is not a no. Excuse me. So, it's not a sign of rejection to it. Many people believe that if God doesn't respond right away, the request has been rejected. But however, delay is not denial. He has made everything beautiful in its time. That's according to Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 11. Now, God does not act under duress. No. Rather, He acts with time and with purpose. Sometimes God refuses to bless us because we are unprepared, not because we don't deserve the blessing. Now, seasons of waiting develops our personality, it develops our patience, our depth of spirituality, and our dependence on God. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31 states that those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. Now, there are lots of biblical instances where promises were delayed. For example, Abraham waited for Isaac, Joseph waited in prison, and David waited for the throne. God's promises came to manifestation. It wasn't cancelled through waiting. So we all need patience. The book of Hebrews chapter 10 verse 36 tells us about being patient. Now, God's silence continues to guide us. God can be silent at times because He wants us to trust Him rather than to hurry. Now, absence is not the same as silent. It implies that God is at work in the background. Although the book of Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3 says, although it may tarry, wait for it. Although it may tarry, wait for it. Now, not receiving your blessings yet helps to shield you. Do you know that there are some blessings that are given out too soon, and when they are given out too soon, they can actually hurt us? So, God is slow to keep the peace, to align the conditions, and to position us properly to receive that blessing. So you might need to grow in order to achieve what you are waiting for. Also, continue to show up with faith. Don't give up. Faith is put to the test during our waiting seasons. However, you stay in alignment for the appropriate moment when you consistently pray, obey, and have faith. Galatians 6 verse 9 says, do not grow weary. Okay, so don't be tired. Just keep pushing and have faith. So, in conclusion, don't give up if God has given you a promise, because He will surely fulfill it. A closed door now does not imply a closed future. And a delayed response does not imply that a prayer has been rejected. Not yet is not a no. It's a process, it's preparation, and it's protection. So hold on, remain faithful, maintain alignment. Thank you for listening to the Realignment Council. If you have something to share, something personal to share, you can always send us a message to our email address, therealignmentcouncil@gmail.com. And also, we have our Bible reading in 1 year. We are currently in the book of Exodus. So the link will be dropped just below this video to join me at my Instagram channel. So we'll read and study the Bible together. And also, do not forget to like, to comment, and share. And until next time, trust God's timing and keep walking in faith. Have a good evening. Cheers.